So, we are coming into the last week of Hyrox, before Hyrox London. I am going to go through a little bit of my last session, what I did, what sort of pace I was looking at, and what sort of pace I hit. So we did a 50% run and 100% of the stations with the correct weights and stuff like that. So, with the running, I started off with the runs at 450 kilometer pace, which is quite a steady pace for me, whereas before I could have been struggling in that pace, but I felt really good, felt really comfortable. With the ski then, I go around usually on the skis about 4:10 to do 1,000 meters. This was 4 minutes bang on, so I'll absolutely take that all day long. Then back onto the treadmill. One thing I've noticed with the treadmill was it was quite easy to stick to a pace. I just put the treadmill on 8 mph speed, which ended up as a 450 pace. There was a fucking load of mess with a sled. I put the wrong weights to start off with, and it was just a fucking mess from the off, to be honest with you, with the sled. So I'm a little bit fucked off with that because it was a little bit slower than I was hoping, but regardless, it was, yeah, I got it done, sort of thing. With the sled pull, once again, I put the wrong weight on. I left it at that. It was about 115, I think, in the end. But the problem I have doing the sled pull in JD is that the rope has snapped, like the casing of the rope has snapped. As you can see here, the casing of the rope has snapped, so when you pull the first half, you're just pulling the casing further away from the fucking thing, so it's quite difficult to get a good grip on that. But once again, I fucked about turning the thing around and stuff like that as well, so I could easily save 30 seconds to a minute there fucking about. So I'm not too fussed. Once again, the sleds were the ones where I know it's going to be a weird one in JD, but I felt really good. I didn't feel too compromised in the legs going to my fourth run, yeah. Once again, keeping at that 450 pace, and then it was all about the burpees. So this is one station that I have worked a lot on to try and improve, and one of the things I had on the burpees, or one of the things I was struggling with burpees, was keeping the time down on it, because in Manchester, let me just have a look what my time was in Manchester. Manchester, my first run was 4:24, then the ski was 4:33, but bear in mind that is in and out as well, so 4:33. Sled push 4:04, I believe that'll be faster this time round. Running was 5:29, sled pull was 6:10. Then burpees was fucking 7 minutes 3 seconds in Manchester, whereas yesterday when I did them, it was so my burpees yesterday was 5:05, so 2 minutes no, just under 2 minutes faster yesterday. Row was 4 minutes in Manchester, was 4:38. Once again, I know the ins and outs and all that as well. Farmers carry 2:38, whereas yesterday it was 1:13, which I know yesterday was quick. It's one of the things I've been really focusing on. Then kept the run the same. Lunges was 4:24 yesterday. In Manchester they were 5:41. Last run then was 6:15, whereas yesterday I pushed it to a 4:31 pace. And then wall balls, another one that I've struggled with massively, was 8 minutes 25 seconds in Manchester. Yesterday was 6 minutes 39. So I'm very, very happy with where I'm at, sort of thing. The goal is 80 minutes. The goal is 80 minutes. Meaning I need to look at finding 13 and a half minutes, which is not going to be fucking easy. Okay, let's not just bullshit it. It's not going to be easy at all to chop 13 and a half minutes off a time. Okay, it's not. But with looking at the work that I have done and where I can improve, there is definite time I can take off. I can definitely, like, sled push, sled pull, burpees, farmer's carry, lunges, wall balls. 100% this time can be taken off for that. 100%. Take away like 30 seconds per run. Do you know what I mean? It's another 4 minutes taken away straight away. Do you know what I mean? It then just leaves 9 minutes. I know it's a lot. It's a big ask. But that is the goal, and that's where I'm at. Will I do it? I don't know. We will find out a week from now. A week from now we'll find out if I have done the sub 80. I am putting a bit of pressure on myself for it. 100% am, because I set out a target and I like to hit the target. There's a couple of runs that, to be in the top half, I mean, it's a couple of seconds here and there sort of thing, but we'll see. We'll see if the legs blow up or not, and if they do, how do we deal with it? But yeah, until the next video, which is going to be Hyrox London. I'm fucking excited now. I just want to know my times. That will help a lot then. Once I know what my times is, or what my start time is, I'll feel a lot better then. I can be able to plan ahead. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and comment what time you think I'm going to hit in London Hyrox next week.